awesome evening. It's still your very own Toko Taya. And something important I want to ask you. Did you see it? Did you hear about it? Did you get it? Did you catch it? Eboko is doing a flash sale. Did you see the flash sale? Daisy Accessories, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Eboko's smart phone product photography course is up. There's flash sale on it, and it's just 15,000 naira. Please hurry up and catch it.
Thank you for joining, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Welcome to class today.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So we'll be going into class. I'm sure. A lot of people here, I think they just meet me for the first time. So a quick introduction will be in place. So who are we? We are simply called Tokotaya. Tokotaya simply means a couple. So we're a couple in business together. And how do we help you? MOD Ankara, thank you for joining. How do we help you? We help you grow. We are called the business growth expert, or better still, business growth companion. We help you grow a profitable business. So,
online, offline.
Today we are talking about an interesting
Everybody joining,
topic.
welcome.
Everybody joining, thank you so much. It's been an interesting time. 2 weeks. We started this series 2 weeks ago, and it's been wonderful. A lot of feedbacks, and that's one thing that gives me joy when people implement. I tell a lot of people that there's so much information, but it is those that implement that get results.
Yeah.
Let me pin the title. Let me quickly do that so that people that join. Okay. Thank you for joining. Pasha Good, thank you so much for joining. Okay, good. Today I pinned title.
Successfully.
Fabric Plus, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Everybody joining us.
Thank you for joining.
Please, we would like you to use the like button to invite people, because today is gonna be art. If you attended the first session and you love it, you attended the second session, you love it. Today, give me the synonym of love. You love it.
Please help us with the synonyms of love.
So today, I'm talking about an interesting topic.
But before we go into that topic, let me give you certain information that will really be useful. Remember, we spoke about you sending us Stay Relevant in our DM. The program is still on. It's coming up from the 1st to the 5th of August. So please, if you have not heard and this is your first time, it's a free program that will help with everything that has to do with you posting, getting content, getting engagement, and making sales. It's a 5 days boot camp. Sell like a pro. Send Stay Relevant to our DM at Tokotaya. Send a DM, send Stay Relevant, or you can go to our link in bio. Tomorrow you'll see our link to WhatsApp where you can send a DM.
Chichi, thank you for joining. She's always joining.
Thank you for joining.
We appreciate you all.
Now, next to that, we spoke about Instagram sales carte blanche. The program is still up. It's 15,000 naira now. Congratulations to all those that signed up last week.
So what's the Instagram sales carte blanche about? It's about making sales on Instagram. Whether you have 10 followers, 120 followers, good evening,
5,000 followers, and you're not making sales. This is about helping you make sales on Instagram.
You know, the first 2 sessions we came out, I told people, I said we are not Instagram gurus.
Baby underscoring rate.
Like, we're not Instagram gurus. But the truth is that we have been able to make sales, consistent sales on Instagram. Now, not just for us. If you've gotten results for yourself, it's good enough. But now we've gone ahead to help other people get results. And you know, each time people come to me, let me tell you, Instagram is a pain point. A lot of people spend a lot of time on Instagram. People just tell you, when you talk to people offline, like, on Instagram, like there's money on Instagram. And people just come there, open a page, start posting. They do not know what they want to do and all of that. And some months after, they are frustrated. So, if you know you are not making enough sales, or you want to make more sales, just gently sign up for the Instagram sales card blunt. It's a 4 weeks intensive training. We and you together, you will get results. How to make sales on Instagram.
All right, so those are ways you can connect with us. I'm doing it like this because people told me that last week we didn't really clear on how they can connect and work with us.
Another way you can connect with us is the Wealthy Nation. Once you get on my page, you know about the Wealthy Nation. Thank you everybody joining us. The Wealthy Nation, let me not start talking about. We'll talk about that later. But you can join us through the Wealthy Nation. If you want accountability, you know that you need to be pushed, then you need to join the Wealthy Nation. Another offer, presently, Ibukun is having a smartphone course.
Products photography course on flash sale.
And you know what? Let me tell you about this course. This course has increased. Like officially, it has increased to. She mentioned it now, $600. Yes, but you know what? So when I saw the offer today, I was like, what happened? Whoa. Because it's actually supposed to reopen. Is it October?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, please, if you know you are a vendor,
you sell products, whatever type of products.
Because one of the reasons why a lot of people don't sell on Instagram is because they present. It's either they're not taking good pictures or they are presenting their pictures in a way that is not catchy.
Let me say it like this. What we see on the gram is pictures of your product and it represents your brand. So it's really important that the pictures that you are pasting out are not opposite to the price that you are quoting. And taking this product photography course,
yes, like seriously, that's let me tell you something. This is insider information. Yes. So you know what? You should quickly click the link in bio and join. Like
it's a flash sale.
It's a flash sale. Actually, I spoke with her. She was like, she's doing it because of the festivity coming along. She wants more. It's a flash sale, like it's insider secret. Just click on the link, JJ. Don't think that's going to come down. Like seriously,
it's flash sale. Just don't get it immediately. Just get it.
And you know what? Ibukun is loaded. Like she's good at what she's very good.
I was on a call with somebody, and the person was talking about her. The person just simply said in let me try to summarize. You cannot know Ibukun's worth on her page.
Hi, Chichi. Thank you for
Diva Makeovers, thank you for joining. Level Lingeries, thank you for joining. Taking Stitches, thank you for joining. I might not be able to mention names today. Everybody as they are joining, we
acknowledge you.
We acknowledge you. Thank you so much. That you cannot know Ibukun's worth on her page. She is humble. Like when you get into our program, you will understand what she is quality redefined. Let me not say too much, but that by the time somebody is talking to someone else about someone else, and that is the report, it's third-party conversation. You can tell the quality of the person in question.
So please, if you are here to sign up for this course, any of the courses, she has the one for product photography. She has the one that will enhance videography. You know what? When I see people and they tell me they can't do videos, I'm always laughing. You know why I laugh? I laugh because see, you are seeing my face now. We are seeing gesticulation. If you want people to buy from you in this year 2020, you have to humanize your page. Like you have to humanize your page. If you can't come out to do live videos, and you can't learn, then you have to hire somebody to do it for you. But if you know you are willing to learn, then you need to get a course. That's equally going for 50. Insider information has it that. Hey, like
don't beg. We're in public.
Okay.
Let's not.
Okay, but just my advice is that can help you. Please get it.
Now.
Like, please get it.
Now. So today we are talking about how to make sales on Instagram without being tied to Instagram. Please, I'm sure you have noticed that most of the things we have shared on this live stream are not the kind of things you hear around commonly. Why? Like we say, we are not your Instagram gurus.
No.
Our survival is not dependent on selling Instagram.
Uphill Week, thank you for joining.
But we use Instagram as a tool to make sales, and we are showing you how to use Instagram as one of your tools to make sales and not to be totally dependent on Instagram. That's why today we're talking about how to make sales on Instagram without being tied to Instagram.
Please start with the story.
All right.
True life story.
True life story. Like 14-15 years ago, thereabouts, I had opportunity to start my business. And at the time, I had two options.
Thank you for joining, everybody.
I had the option to start my crafting business in my locality, and I also had the option of going into doing business online. And the fact is this, I tried doing both. I tried doing business online. If you remember Complete Sports, Ojagbese,
Mr. Sunday Ojagbese,
if you remember those times, those days of mini importation, Google AdSense, Forex, ironclad money back guarantee, and all those things. Both of us actually made efforts at learning how to sell using the internet.
But
we felt like that was just too much stress. It was easier for us to set up our shop in our little vicinity, and so we chose to set up our shop in Itausu Market in Ijebu-Ode. True life story.
Like true life story.
We took on a shop M223 Itausu Market Ijebu-Ode, and we started doing business. And you know the funny thing? Some other people started doing business on the internet. It's 10-15 years down the line, and I'll gladly tell you that all of us have succeeded.
Yes.
But you know what? A fish that succeeds in a pond,
thank you for the heart.
Can you compare that with a fish that succeeds in the ocean?
Also, thank you for joining.
I want you to ponder that question. A fish that succeeds in a pond, that fish has become the successful fish, most successful fish in that pond. Can you compare that success with a fish that is surviving in the ocean?
Thank you for the DIY MA. Thank you for joining.
Now the fact is this, I chose at the time to fish in a pond, and I succeeded in my pond. And some of my guys decided to fish in the ocean. Some of them succeeded, some of them did not. But when you compare the rate of the successes, you will see that at times you are better off not succeeding at certain things, really, than succeeding at certain things. Caveat. Now, why am I saying this story? Time has evolved, and in this present day and age, we have no choice, no questions asked. We have to sell via the internet.
Thank you, everybody, for joining.
Those days we had a choice.
Now
you don't have a choice.
Okay, in summary, moral of the story, the things we will be telling you here, please hear them. Do not stop at hearing. Implement. Please, I beg of you. Like some 15 years ago, we had the choice. But now, oh my God, if you're not online, oh my God. Now, the things we'll be sharing with you, like I said, this week you'll be knowing who we are proper. We're not Instagram gurus. I'm just actually attending to that pain because a lot of people are going through a lot of pain. And a lot of people have sold enough lies to them, like enough lies, saying grow your page. We've helped so many people with 150, 800.
Today, as we are talking now, I have somebody that's working with me. Somebody working with me right now. She has just about 150 people on her followers list on Instagram. But she has a list of prospects that is 70 people strong.
Can you beat that?
At this moment, she's doing a live class with them as we speak here. Less than 150 followers.
The second one too, doing her training. The people that she started her page from zero. If you go on my handle now, we have something that we are doing called the Wealthy Nation Special. You will see we've been coming out live, and you will hear some of their stories. She started her page with 0 followers. She's grown into 800 followers, but that's not the gist.
Okay, so you can still listen and implement.
Like, that's not the gist. The gist is that she already has international clients. So if I said I've done it for myself, I've gone ahead to do. There are people here.
Passion
Gold too. You know what?
Passion Gold had a live stream on another handle 2 days ago.
Bible Resources. First time going out live, she sold. Can you beat that? So whoever told you, she has just 820 something followers. Whoever told that you need to build your Instagram handle to 1,000 to 5,000 before you start selling, told you a lie, and you bought into that lie. So the first week, second week we've concentrated on that. If you miss the first week, we have it for replay. The second week is still on this page, so you can still watch it. Before I should have put it down, but I don't know. Some people have been praying and God heard your prayers. Like
Seriously.
But this week, I'm going to the sweet part. Now, these things we'll be sharing with you are actually secrets to running online business.
Successfully.
If you notice that some accounts, they post like maybe once in 2 days, and they come out telling you that they sell out. You're wondering how are they doing it? Oh, how are these people doing it? I will be sharing the secret.
Now, please, I want to call your attention at this moment. I want you to use the kite button to invite people to this live stream.
Don't learn alone. It's not good to learn alone. Like,
if you want to go far, you go with people.
Adetola.
Wealthy Nation people, thank you for joining.
She's a Wealthy Nation member too.
2, I need you to get your pen and a book. You need to take notes from this class. You need to take notes. So get your pen, get your book, sit tight, and please take notes.
Good. So number 1, if you want to make sales on Instagram without the shenanigans of posting 3 times daily, without the shenanigans of posting 6 times daily, without the insult of going about commenting and people insulting you, as in you are a polymath and you want to, they've told you, you have to open a page for kiddie clothing, you have to open a page for selling hair. Oh, I want to start training people. You have to open a page for training people. You are tired of that shenanigan and you really feel like I really need to make money. This is for you. Number 1 thing is that you need to run sponsored ads. Before you run and go. Like before you quickly run and go and say,
running ads.
I'm running ads. You know when people join the Wealthy Nation, they were like, hat. I said, see, I'm a hat specialist. I will not tell you to run up to writing hands. Because
so
you know what?
Immediately.
If you run ads and some things are not in place, I'm telling you because I love you.
You won't get the results that you should get.
You won't get the results you should get, and you will come out being frustrated. And I'm telling you from people come to my DM, I'm running ads. It's not converting. Ads does not work. It's a lie. Hard work. Like it works. And then I'll be sharing with you some reasons why ads do not work, even though it's not an arts class. So I'll quickly go through it. Number 1, your budgeting. Some people, I don't know, they will tell you they are running ads with 500 naira. It's such a ridiculous thing.
Let's play an interview in front of you now. Hello.
Hi.
I want you to help me run my ads.
Okay, what's your budget?
700 naira.
No, the first start with I don't have a budget.
I don't have a budget. That's right. I don't have a budget.
Oh, you must have a budget. To run ads, you have to have a budget. So okay, what? Just give me like an idea.
Okay, like how much are you expecting to make?
I can make like 100,000.
Okay, if you want to make like 100,000, like how much you want to spend running the ads?
I'm thinking maybe like 500, between 500 700 per day.
Please.
God.
Are you dealing with a black magician?
See, let me tell you something. Those days when you want to run ads on TV, you want to run on radio, you want to do on newspaper, there's an amount of money.
Oh, that's another one.
And
are you going to guarantee me sales if I run ads?
Oh my God, that's another thing. You know what? One of the people up there running ads gave me the real answer. You know my answer? Because I've actually been looking for answers. When they say, am I guaranteeing you sales? The answer is that I'm not Jesus Christ. Only Jesus Christ that can guarantee sales. Like when you go to run ads on TV, do they guarantee you sales?
Does radio
like when you
sales?
Do your this thing, does it guarantee you sales? So how come that they've made this in this present day we are really enjoying? Like you can get to reach so many people. You can get to qualified people, make good money, running ads. Now you want to start using a year budget. I don't have anything to say. But that's one of the reasons.
This is basically ensure that you have reasonable ad spend.
Yes.
Please.
Reasonable ad spend. Ensure that your copies are good. Like I tell people, copies are the things we sell on the online space.
Yeah.
So if your copies are not good, they're not going to convert. Like seriously, they wouldn't convert. They should get into frame. Okay, let me pose very well. Take a shot. Take a shot. See, nobody has even appreciated my hair. I went to do hair for you people. Jesus Christ.
To do this, she spent about
a whole day.
10 or 12 hours
doing this hair. Oh my God, nobody has said I love your hair. Oh, you start sending I love
all
your
the people
hair.
that are doing dreads and you are looking for face of your dreads, you have faces here.
I am dreaded though, dreaded gang, dreaded gang.
Can you see my dreads too? Can you see my dreads?
Well, another reason why your heart, I'm going to rush through the list. Your targeting is poor. Your objectives.
Now, why would your targeting be poor? Basically, if you don't understand your avatar, if you don't understand the people you are connecting with, the people you are reaching out to, the people you are trying to help, there is no how that your targeting can be right.
He said I am doing the hair. Doctor said I shouldn't like it.
Okay, you have freedom to like the hair now. I've liked it first, so now anybody can like it. Please.
So,
ensure that you understand who you are helping. It helps to determine your targets.
Some people with 500 naira, they say they will tell you they want to reach the whole Nigeria.
Please,
hey God,
think it again.
You know say ad is not working.
Next point.
Next point, your objectives. You can't go and say you want post engagement.
Okay, let me help you with
this. Let me explain. Okay, talk how we take it.
Facebook has
different objectives.
Objectives are Facebook asking you, why are you running this ad? Are you running to get post engagement? Are you running for video views? Are you running to get traffic? Are you running for leads? Are you running for conversions? If you run an ad for post engagements, it means the reason why you are running this ad is that so that people can come and like and comment on your post. And you are complaining that you are not making sales.
The Facebook is actually doing the thing you sent. You say post engagement. Do you know what you should do when you are running ads for post engagement? As people are engaging,
in your DM.
you to sit down there, be attending to them, be relatable in the.
Please,
see,
there's something I want to attend to. People have been asking me, how do you convert likes and comments to sales? I'll go straight to the answer. You can't. I'm sorry, I like being blunt. I'll break it down and help you make sense of it. But how do you convert a window shopper to a buyer? You can't. How do you make somebody that doesn't have money in their pocket to buy your product to buy your product? You can't. So you can't be thinking that you want to convert likes and comments to sales. As a facade. What you should learn to do instead is to identify sales in your comment section and learn how to close sales.
So if that ad was run for post engagement, don't start complaining that you are not making sales. Get into the comments. Some people, they will not be commenting. You know, I've literally gone to meet people that know their ad and I'll say, they are commenting. They're not saying anything.
Respond.
It's post engagement. You now
run your ads.
Engaging.
And hijackers now come to hijack your customers.
You see?
Because when you run ads, you get qualified leads. You get good prospects. If you want to run
ads to be converting for sales, you got conversion.
Straight up.
Wait a bit, I'm taking you somewhere. Follow me through this journey. Let's put that aside. Another reason, direct purchases. You see, people make me laugh. When you see people's ad and they say come and buy.
Let's say it like this. You know, there are audiences. We have cold audiences, we have warm audiences, we have hot audiences. You generally can run your sales ads to your warm, better still, your hot audience. It is not smart to run sales conversion ads to cold audience. Will you see me out of the blue and just decide to buy a 10,000 naira product from me?
Toko, you are being nice. You here looking at me. When you see people running ads that you don't know and they say come and buy, do you go and buy? Don't you call them scam at first? So why do you think, when I tell people, see, when you want to do this thing, put yourself in the position of the other man.
The person they're expecting to buy from you.
So why do you want to run your own ads now? And now say we should go and buy. We don't know you too. We'll call you scam. Like
hello. Attention everybody. At the end of this class, I have a special gift for you. If you will wait till the end of this class. Let me remind you again, there's a special gift to everybody that waits till the end of this class. Help me use that kite button to get people to this live stream, please. Invite people here, please. The people you love, the people you want to see succeed with you, invite them to this live stream. Please, help me do it now. Please.
That is that about your objectives. Rather, don't run direct purchases to cold audience. We won't buy from you. Just like we don't buy from people. You start asking questions. Are you scam? Who is this? And all of that. Please. Another thing is that your input versus your output. And I explained that in your budget. having to now say you're running 2,000 naira hat per day and thinking you will make a million naira.
Sales.
Like, please, it's fluke. And if people are telling you that, they are not telling you that they are doing some other things, which is called retargeting ads.
Oh, it's not
Let
an art
us not
class.
go there. It's not an art class. So when you see people, gurus come out and say, I just spent this and made this, they won't tell you the insider secret. So please, your input versus your output must be commensurate. Don't think you're going to run a 2,000 naira and think I will now start converting 1 million or 500,000. No, it's not done like that. Another thing is your VSL. Like we say, do videos. I would
slow it down.
Okay.
Welcome to the year 2020, where people are learning to meet and engage conversations via the internet. Now, this is the simple fact.
Oh my God.
As the days are going by, our lives will depend more on this tool, the mobile phone.
Yeah.
And the way people connect, understand that people are relational. People want to meet with you flesh and blood,
like
real life. I see people's pages. You are posting pictures of products in your pages, no human face, no human video. How do you expect to make sales? When you come out like this, people can, I do not know how else to explain this.
You can see me the way I'm talking and gesticulating. You can know, oh, this person I like her, I want to talk. Oh, this one I don't want.
Now please, Ibukun has done something awesomely great. She has put together a program to help conquer whatever fears or limitations you have with shooting videos online using your mobile phones.
Now, let me help some entrepreneurs here. You see, they say, I can't do video. Okay, you can't do video. Can you pay to learn? It's just 15,000 naira.
Just only.
They say, I can't learn. Oh, after buying.
Let's think about that 15 grand. You pay 15 grand for a course like this, and it's about 1,000 naira per month for 15 months. Think about how much you intend to make from your business.
Thank you for joining, everybody.
And please, is investing 15K into a smartphone photography versus videography course, is that a big deal?
Like,
how much do you think? Okay, I was listening to a live stream somewhere. She was talking about how she became a photographer. Do you know that before now, Eboko was squarely into fashion business? Like she was doing more bridals.
Now you know.
She owns more bridals, making wedding dresses and the likes. She said something. She said people will ask to see work in progress, and she will take that dress to a studio to do professional shoot for that work in progress. She never sent out a picture that was not professional. Do you think she by mistake became an international brand? She invested in it. She said she looked at her books and she saw how much she was spending on pictures. So she went and invested 3 years in herself to get a degree in photography.
Another team, after some people, their team have gotten the
course. Let me talk about Ibukun a bit more.
Okay.
Please, because you need to know the value of what you are getting. Ibukun is Disney trained. Ibukun is a member of the New York Photography Guild. Ibukun has packaged all these years of learning and experience.
Joining. Thank you.
From DSLR cameras into you being able to do it with your mobile phones. And she's saying all of these my years of experience, just come and get it for 15K and better your business for life. She's giving you a year support on this course.
Can you beat that? Let's go to another. Some people have gotten this thing now, this course. To now use it is big wahala. Team.
Thank you for joining, everybody.
Team, you bought the course now to use another big deal. I'm looking at you. Team, I can't buy the course. Contract people to run the videos for you. There must be a way, because I tell people we are operating business in the new. We can't say that I want to make sales and you're not putting the. Imagine that you want to cook fried rice and you remove some ingredients. We wouldn't have fried rice.
It's
the same thing with selling. You want to sell online. You want to sell. Yes, she's a world class. You want to sell online. They're telling you these are the ingredients of success. You don't want to do. Now you're complaining you're not selling. Okay, that's that.
Do you also know that Ibukun is a fellow on John Maxwell team?
Now you know if you didn't
know. You know if you didn't know.
So please get this course and better your
business,
life.
totally.
Because it's been said that videos convert it. What have I even been said? If somebody will come on live
for first time
and sell, what I was saying. So imagine
Fashion
that
Gold is here. Fashion Gold, please just type in what happened the first time you had your live stream. Type it in so people can see.
People need to be encouraged that
so we can encourage and give more people.
Doing videos is not big deal. Like you can learn. Let me tell you, some people will say I'm shy. Do you know that I'm an introvert? Like a lot of people don't believe I'm an introvert. You will hardly hear me talk.
Your Foods, thank you for joining.
But I need to do this because if I need to sell, if I need to fit into this century to be relevant, I can't say I'm shy and I won't do it. Like, okay. So please get this course. Do not just get it.
Use it.
Why am I saying so? Even if you want to just do, I don't want to run ads. Videos will help you. If you want to run ads, video will help you. Look at the Bukun's page. She has enough videos. And it's helping.
And I'm sure that you'll notice that
Bukunsu
is a shy person. Videos. I'm sure you'll notice she's a shy person.
Now they know if you didn't know. So that's that about running hats. So I've given you a list of the things you might be doing wrong while your hats are not running. And I have a course. Normally that course I charge. The first time I launched it, I charged 25,000. The very first time I launched, 25,000. Then the second time we launched, I gave 50% discount without support. The first time was with support. Yes, it was with support. 1 month with support. Now that same course, I'm giving it out to people that are fast.
On this live stream only.
Somebody said being shy is a course.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God, the chosen girl.
Yes. The chosen girl. What you're saying is true.
People say being shy.
Okay, this is it. Actually, when you say you're shy, do yourself the favor of looking yourself in the eye and saying to yourself that you have a malfunction that needs attention.
That's Toko's opinion, not my opinion. Like Taya.
Well, I said it.
Opinion. So I have a course that can help you with that, and I'm giving that for 2.5. Reach out to me in DM. I'm just going to have 48 hours open. That same course, you'll be able to run ads effectively. It will help you with running ads effectively. I run ads only from Instagram. Sorry, you should be running from your business manager.
On
you
Facebook.
Should be running from your business manager.
So if you're interested in learning how to run Facebook ads that convert,
reach out to me.
them. We have a course for you on this handle only.
48 hours.
When you come, please remember to say smartphone photography boss sent me.
For Facebook ads.
Facebook ads.
Number 2 thing that you need if you want to sell on Instagram without being tied to it is lead magnet. Lead magnet is that freebie. See that freebie, that your 9 post, pack everything together and package it as a freebie, either in form of an ebook, either in form of a video format, either in form of templates, something that you can give out for free. Pack it as a freebie. And you know now,
let me talk.
Because of time.
A lead magnet, I need to explain to you, has 2 words. Lead, magnet. Lead is the same thing, or words of lead, prospects are the people that convert to customers. So when we say get lead magnet, we say create a magnet that will call to you, attract to you the kind of people that can buy from you. That's basically what a lead magnet is. This is a lead magnet.
Yes, it's a lead magnet.
This attracts people that are interested in the solution that we carry to us. So it's easier for us to sell to you. Yes, 48 hours window for the Facebook ads class. 2.5. So 2.5. So if you are interested in what we do, then you can now demand that we give you a product to help you solve any particular problem. So get a lead magnet. And
I'll be for vendors, I will emphasize it because a lot of people that sell physical products feel like they don't need lead magnets, and it's a lie. You need.
Our advice is this: let your lead magnet be a digital product.
Yes,
that's our strong advice.
Because that is how people you can reach to people
Thingy
all over.
Thank you for joining. That's an awesome person. Thank you so much.
So please, vendors, you can just write something about, perhaps you sell coconut oil. Just tell us about why we need to
use coconut oil, advantages, how it blesses our lives, how to use it effectively. Whatever, something that will call to people that are interested in coconut oil.
Like it helps people buy your products. You don't know.
It helps place you in a place of authority.
That's number 2. Number 3, you should have a tripwire. We are talking making sales on Instagram without being tied to Instagram. Because
what's a tripwire? A tripwire is a little trap.
Yes, a little trap.
Basically, that's the easiest way to say it.
When you give that freebie, you give the little trap. Minimum viable product. A tripwire
is basically a line that is on the path that the person that will trip somebody and make the person fall without the person seeing it.
Yeah.
Basically, on the online space, a tripwire is basically a cheap offering. Something
that you can test person with. Like, yeah. You can say, okay, if I put this, and
okay, on the average, this product goes for 35,000 naira. You create a tripwire that's related to that product, and you say, okay, get this for 3,500. Get this for 1,500.
Thank you, Partial God, for subscribing.
Thank you so much.
I love you.
Thank you. So give a tripwire, something that will make people commit to testing your awesomeness without dents in their pockets.
Yes, you know what, we always want to, even me, I test. There was the time that I got into somebody's funnel, and the truth remains that I've heard about the person, but I was just like, I still want to test. The person gave a product of 50k, I didn't go. Person gave a product of 10k, I didn't go. When he said 2k, I went. Guess what? I've bought again and again from him. So that's a cheaper, something that people can test you with and say, okay, if you don't perform well, it doesn't dent my pocket.
Another way to say this to you is have a minimum buyable product.
Yes, minimum buyable product. So after they get your lead magnet, you can easily show them the tripwire. You know?
Have a minimum buyable product.
The next point. Please listen to this very well. It's going to help you a lot. It's going to change your online business forever. Never, and I'm reading it out. Never send people to your profile, your website, or inbox
when you run ads.
Do not send people to your inbox, your profile, or website. As if somebody is shocked, like, hey, but they told us to have websites. Wait, yes. Follow me. Like, follow me. Let me explain some things to you that is happening on this Instagram. You see people run adverts to their
profile.
Should I say profile? Maybe they do a post, they run adverts to it, and you see a lot of comments. You don't know the reason why these people are doing it. These people are doing it so that they want to grow their page so that people can come and be advertising. If that is your aim, good. Like, you are good. You see people that you see that they are running ads, now grow their page in another 3 months, 6 months, and now they come and start running ads because you see that kind of engagement, you go. So they have a strategy, they have a reason behind why they are doing that. But if you are here, you know, I want to sell this product, do not run ads to your website, though.
Okay, maybe another reason why people do running ads like that is that they want to capture data. And please give attention, we'll be talking a bit about data a little later, so give attention. Data, that's what it means in this present day and age will scare you.
It will scare you.
When you actually understand what data means, you will stagger. We'll go talk about data a little later, but for now, if I have pixels on my page, I can run an engagement advert to my page. I know that once you come there and you take and you spend some time, you like my post or whatever,
I'll capture
you.
I'll start following you.
I can follow you again.
You see me?
If you don't understand that kind of techiness, please don't run your ads to your profile.
You know, when you do that kind of ads, you see me, you open Google, I'm there. You're like, why are people following me? They are following you because they pixel their page. If you're not doing that, please don't run your ads. And it takes us to the next point where you should be running your ads. You should be running your ads to your sales funnel. Yeah. Let me repeat again. You should be running your ads to your landing page stroke sales funnel. That's what you should be running your ads to. Yeah.
Thank you.
So what I'm not going to go in them because that's going to be, we will treat that next week fully. So you don't want to mix next week because it's going to be fire. It's going to be sweeter and it's going to be
deeper.
Jollof fries, the full condiment and chicken, horrible chicken. But you know what? You need to be running your ads to a sales funnel. What's a landing page? A landing page
is that page, that place that people come to once they click on your ad.
Now, you are not distracted on the landing page. We are giving you one thing.
Focus.
You are focused like this. Only
the
this
conversation is focused.
Buy this thing. Like, buy it. You must buy this thing. But on a website, you have so many products. So when we land on your website, you are showing me like 15 products. I'm like, Egbami.
Which one?
So I'm going to be like, excuse me and leave. That's why a lot more people have abandoned carts when they are running ads to websites. But with your sales funnel and landing page, oh no, your conversion. Hey, you know when people come and tell me, at times people are arguing with me. I'm telling them you need the sales funnel. We website not do.
Let me tell you the simple thing. No, let me just tell you the simple thing. Let me tell you the simple fact and write it down. The only way businesses will run in the future is by sales funnels.
So you better start learning sales funnel.
I'm not sure you allow them here.
Okay, let's sing. Like a second to sing. Yee.
Silence, please. The only way businesses will run in the future is by sales funnels. Don't be like, you remember my story 14 years ago. I had opportunity to be here, to learn this, to start this then.
I ran away.
I chilled 14 years before coming here now.
I said it was too techy. Now I'm staying with it. There are 8 hours. When I was just learning 18 hours. I said the story. I think it was the first. I said the story how I taught my 9-year-old son then
how to cook.
Welcome,
Wibom Resources.
How I taught my son how to cook at age 9 because I was learning tech.
It was as bad as we will be working on the computer. We will put food on the fire, and the food will be burning. And we have not eaten since morning, no. And we are saying something is burning. Something is burning. And we are so engrossed in what we are doing, the whole pot at times almost burns down. And we had a young boy at home that were wondering, this is not just fear too. You do not need to wait to that point. Please, this is the best time to learn.
Don't be like me, that took 14 years to learn. Just know that it's either you are learning how to do your sales funnels or you're contracting them out.
Now.
Because some people will be, they're always waiting till the last. Now come and start looking for magic.
Last minute.
It is the love I have that I'm borrowing you. Literal Yoruba translation. Like I love that I'm saying. People don't say these things. They tell you until you pay them good amounts. And you know. Have you ever heard this? Have you ever heard somebody telling you on their live stream? No. You should run your heart to your sales funnel.
Run your ads to your sales funnel.
It helps your targeted audience to be concentrated, to be focused. Like it helps them. Now, today's live stream is kulele because it's for people that are polymath. If you are here, you are multifaceted.
Multi-talented.
Oh, thank you so much. You are multi-talented.
Multi-able, multi-capable.
Please. How many posts you really to manage one post? Is it not big headache?
One handle.
Now they say open 8 pages and be posting. Stay there. Be posting now. After posting 6 months, you don't. So let's go. The next one. The greatest asset in this present day is data.
Data. You remember we said we were going to talk about data.
Not the one we use for browsing.
Let me try to explain certain things to you. Social media today is actually surviving, feeding off data. What we're doing at present is supplying data to social media. Artificial intelligence is what this thing is running by. And artificial intelligence requires data to build assumptions. You need data in your business.
So what is data? Let's quickly rush because I'm looking at time. What's data? If you are here, you're a business person, offline, online, you should be getting your customers' contact, their phone number, WhatsApp number, their email.
I had an experience that was just awesome. When you step into Domino's, what's the first thing that happens to you?
She's catching plenty sense. Like she's catching plenty sense, yeah.
When you run into Domino's, what is the first thing they collect from you? Has anybody observed before you buy? What do they get from you before you buy at Domino's? Have you observed? Type your answer in, but let me give you a short story. 2007, I started my business, opened a shop in M223 Jebo House to Market.
Jesus, from a village.
And you know what? From day one that I opened that shop, I got a hardcover booklet to collect the number of everybody that stepped into that shop.
Yes, so.
Telephone number, thank you.
Yes.
Why do you think they are collecting telephone numbers? Why do you think they are investing so much time and energy to get your telephone number? I did the same, and I did it over a period of years. And you know what? After some few years, I started doing certain things with that number. But I won't tell you what I did with the number on this live stream. We'll talk about that. What I want to call your attention to is that is data. Data is equal to numbers, phone numbers, contacts, data.
You need to be building your list, multiple lists, WhatsApp list, Telegram, email list, phone number. You need to build your list.
I said I have a gift for those that stay till the end of this live stream.
So let's let the gift out because I need to say some more things.
I will be telling you how to get your business wealth vault.
Yeah.
Business
to
wealth
remarket, very
vault.
good.
Yes, to remarket. I'll be teaching you how to get your business wealth vault. Please help me type it in. Business wealth vault. Business wealth vault. Business wealth vault. That'll be gift I'll be giving. But we'll get to it in a little while. So just go on.
Why data? Hey, the first thing is that social media can shut you down. There are people that have grown their pages to 100,000 followers, and one day Instagram just feels like I don't like your face. Instagram just says, and they're not. I've seen a lot of people. There's a particular person I know. I don't want to mention his name. You just wake up, you don't see your page. What do you do?
Let's say the fact the way it is. We're on Instagram today. Instagram is borrowed land. Business wealth vault. Yes. Everybody on this live stream,
Thank you.
will get to get a business wealth vault.
Thank you.
Instagram can shut you out. People lose their accounts. Their accounts are hijacked. Accounts are compromised.
I know someone that has built her followership to 4,000. One day, all these minimal guys just hijacked her account, and she's just 200 followers. And that thing frustrates a lot of people. And I understand. So that's why you should be building a list. Number one reason that Instagram can just come and yank you
carelessly.
Facebook can yank you. These things are all social media. They are other people's platforms. You should start building your list.
Your business wealth vault. Your business wealth vault.
Having data of your customer helps you run an almost free advert. Once you get them on your list, you can just talk to them without running ads again. So why shouldn't you build a list? Thank you very much, my bidders in the house.
Bits by Rubis.
It helps to build loyal engagement.
Do you know that my foundation is in bidding?
When you go down my page, you see. Can you see my
Do you know that this artwork is bidded?
Yeah.
And I made it myself.
That's why we teach it so easily. Because we have our foundation in crafting.
Crafting trading.
Having data helps you build followers and loyal engagement. On Instagram, another thing why you should be running ads and building a list is that Instagram shows your post to just maximum of 10%.
Let me explain to you. When you do a post on Instagram today, Instagram takes 1% of your followers and shows them that post. And depending on how they react to that post, Instagram will determine if they should show your post to more people or less.
So can you imagine?
On the average, all you get maximum is 10%. On the average. If you are not running ads, if you are doing organic reach.
So can you now imagine that you placing your own business in the hands of someone that is just tweaking the algorithm?
And if they wake up tomorrow and they choose to show it to 0.1%, there's nothing you can do.
There's nothing. But with data, you have loyal engagement. You talk to them. People on my WhatsApp list, people on my email list, I communicate, and I convert them.
Thank you for joining, everybody. Chat with Gabriel.
Another thing, when you build a list,
also like a beauty.
When you build a list, you can build an affiliate system. I'll be explaining affiliate system very well next week. So you want to join us same time next week where we'll be digging deep.
Instagram can shadow ban you.
Yes, so.
Some people have experienced this shadow ban nonsense.
Some people that have built lists, when Instagram shuts them out, they just leave Instagram and they're just focusing on their list. Like seriously, why should an app that was just developed how many years ago? Me that have been doing business.
Determine what happens in your life.
People shedding tears, crying like, the business. And I understand they've not built a list.
Business wealth vault.
Amanda's Kitchen, thank you for joining.
Business wealth vault. Business wealth vault.
So when you build a list, you can build an affiliate system around your business. I'll be digging deep into that next week. Affiliate system helps you make money while you sleep. But let's leave that for next week. It allows you segment and tag when you build a list. Take for instance, you can have different and say, okay, these people are my regular customers.
When you get
premium customers,
yes, you can qualify the kind of customers that you have.
The Wealthy Nation members, they understand that. Like,
and do you think it's important for you to qualify the kind of customers you have? Do you think all customers are worth the same thing to your business? Please, all customers are not equal.
No.
You have premium customers. You have customers that are not premium. And you need to understand this. And you need data to do that. Business Wealth Vault.
Another thing is that it helps you build a lookalike audience when you want to run social media. You see those people that say, I spent $10 and I got that. It is lookalike audience.
These are the secrets.
One of the secrets is lookalike audience. They will go and put email of people that have bought from them. So Facebook will go and look for those similar kind of people. You now say they won't convert. You are now there running to cold audience with the same $10 or with the same $15 and say you are not converting. You see why they are converting. So you see the reason why you need to start building your list.
Business Wealth Vault.
And we'll be releasing to you that gift. So
now, what's a Business Wealth Vault? Is your list.
Yeah.
That's what we've been talking about.
Your list.
Build a list. What's a list? A list is data of people that have transacted with you. Have a list and qualify it. When I started those many years back, it was paper and biro. In today's present day and age, you need to have a list on WhatsApp. So when people come to you, you notice that the DM can be a very, very confusing place.
How do you be? Don't worry, that's the gift we are giving you.
How do you build that? It's easy.
Lucky Elohim. She was talking about has
150 followers. How was your class?
So
get everybody that has transacted with you, get their phone numbers, get their email address, get their WhatsApp number. Don't worry, we'll do that at home.
We are back.
Get their contacts. That's your Business Wealth Vault. Have it all qualified. People that have just come by and they didn't buy anything, have their contact. They are not cold audience anymore. They are warm audience. They might not buy from you, but they know you, so they can recommend you. Do you understand? That's your Business Wealth Vault. People that spend heavy when they come to your place, have their lists. That's your Business Wealth Vault. You can sell expensive things to them. Have that contact.
So
WhatsApp, Telegram, yes. Emails,
text messages.
So if you use Paystack, you have a Wealth Vault on your Paystack. That's one major way to get a very, very good one. Use Paystack.
So this Business Wealth Vault, people have been asking, how do I build a list? We have something for you, and that's the gift. Business Wealth Vault. We'll be teaching you. It's just a day masterclass. Just one day. But at the end of the masterclass, you would have started building your list. We'll be showing you how. And funny enough, interestingly, we brought this down to it's very cheap. Not affordable, it's too cheap. Just 2.5. Like, can you beat that? So if you are here, you know you've not started building lists. Now is the time. You should have started since yesterday. But now is the time.
If you didn't do it yesterday.
Now, today. Like today. So go into our DMs and just send Business Wealth Vault. Business Wealth Vault.
BWV.
BWV. 25252525.
It's just 2,500 naira. In that class, that master class, I will show you how to build an automated Business Wealth Vault.
Yeah.
If you have an active Instagram handle that has good content on it, I'll be giving you a bonus.
Woo.
If your Instagram handle is good, because some people, their Instagram handle is not good. Yes. So one of the things we hope to do next week is look through people's handles that want us to help them to fix a bit their page.
Mide Herbals, thank you for joining.
Why?
Smoky World.
For you to sell on Instagram, you need a page that can communicate with people.
Your page must be accessible, must be visible and relatable.
Your page must be visible, accessible and relatable. Social media is basically for getting attention. It is what you do with the attention that gets money into your bank account.
So if you're on this call and you started building list and you don't know how to go about it, or better still, your list is your avenue of getting list is dormant. Let me put it that way, because some people have some things and it's dormant. Then you need to sign up for the Business Wealth Vault. It's just 2.5. Now, if you are here, you know you're not selling on Instagram. You are not selling. You've posted. You've done everything. Your page is accessible. Very good.
Visible.
Very
relatable.
Good. Yes, it must be relatable too.
Relatable.
So if you know that
you have good quality content on your page, valuable content on your page.
So if you know that you are not selling on Instagram, right? You've not been able to use this tool effectively to make sales, and you are here, and you know that you see a lot of people. Somebody was saying that it's a lie that they sell out on Instagram, and I just like, I don't have anything to say. Like, why should I be arguing with you? That's the experience. But you know you want to change your experience, then the Instagram sales card launch is for you. It's last week we gave it out at 11,500 for bonus as a bonus prize. It is now
15K.
24 hours after it became 15K, and it's going to increase. So if you've not joined, please join at that price. 15K. And in 1 month, that's a 1 month intensive hand-holding class.
This is the guarantee I give you. If you do the things I tell you to do in this 1 month, you will make sales. That is the guarantee I give. If you do what I tell you to do in this 1 month, you will most assuredly make sales. And I will not be forcing you to even do anything inorganic. We can stay within organic work and you will make sales.
So Instagram sales card launch is for you. It's 15,000 naira. That the link is already in our link tree, or you can send a DM, whichever you want. The other thing we have is our lead magnet, which is the Sell like a Pro. Every Wealthy Nation member has gone through Sell Like a Pro. You can attest. Day one, people are already sending in testimony. Like I said, if you wouldn't do the work, please don't come, because actually a very rigorous thing. Why? Like I said, it's a boot camp. Like I said, a lot of information flying all around is the transformation. So from day one, I'm approaching you if you're not doing the assignment, because I don't want people clogging my wheel. Like, no. But if you know that you want to learn skills to stay relevant in whatever economic situation, then quickly run to my DM and say what? Stay relevant.
Now, stay relevant will start from the 1st of August and run to
people
August
that have said to do DM, it's starting. Just calm down. It's running August 1st to August 5th.
Let me tell you the juicy part. Stay relevant, Sell Like a Pro, one same program is free. Free of charge.
That's free. So
it will not cost you any cash involvement. But it will cost you dedication.
Yes.
It will cost you drive. It will cost you being true to your intent to make sales online. You have to be intentional about selling, and this program will help you to do that.
Please, no, it's a
5 days boot camp.
It's a boot camp. So people here can testify. Datola, please start talking. Why boom? You must do it, no excuse. Like, because I want to see. You see, she's saying it. I young people out of the class. Like, you're just joining. Don't worry, you can't do replay.
You can't do replay. Don't worry.
You can't do replay.
That smart food.
Because of you.
Foodie NG. You'll get the replay.
Then another thing you want to get is Ibukun's video cast. Not here. You're sending it to my DM.
Okay. Oh, sorry. My DM is at Tokotaya.
Datola, please let me type at Tokotaya so that people can get to my DM.
At Tokotaya.
At Tokotaya, you look like you paid for the class. You see, like, so some people will come and say, some people will say, is this not a free program? I'm like, yes, it is free. But we don't get results until we are pushed to get results. So if you don't want to get results, just the Jelenke type, you're telling me to don't get, I'll just yank you like I yank people.
Now let me tell you one of the things I observed. I noticed that a lot of entrepreneurs really do not want to make sales. Really, intentionally.
Can I pin Aditola's post?
What's your DM? Good. DM is direct message.
No, she's asking. That's my handle.
DM is direct message.
Why is collaborating? If you attend a Sell Like a Pro class, man, in one day, first day you get result. That I can assure you if you do it. And if you don't do it, I'm yanking you up the next day. I've pinned it. Okay, you want to pin that?
Yeah, because
good. So that's my handle. Stay relevant to. That's starting August 1st.
It is free. August 1st to 5th. What we do in that class is We give you all the basics that you need to effectively communicate for sales online.
So that you can stay above whatever the economic situation, COVID
or not COVID. Now, please note, Stay Relevant is not only about Instagram. It's about selling online.
Instagram is about to log us out. So those are our offers, Ibukun's course.